on ABC.
Tonight on Warriors ground, Kevin Durant returns to face the team he won 2 championships with. When KD wore blue and gold, they were unstoppable. A dynasty. I mean, Bob, you remember, right?
Good time.
Well, Kevin Durant is now a part of a new big 3 in Phoenix. Steph Curry, who arrived to the game in the most adorable style with his daughter, Ryan, works to revive, rejuvenate, and compete with the core that largely looks the same as when Kevin Durant left. Remember, last Saturday he had 60. The Saturday before that he had 46. So what are we in store for this Saturday night? Well, we are counting you down on ABC.
The Golden State Warriors' expectations is to compete for an NBA title.
They still have the best closer.
Oh, Steph Curry!
He did him dirty. It is Steph against the world. I still think there's time for this Golden State team.
That's the challenge that we have to make this season salvageable.
You know, perfect because they looking now.
KD elevates and detonates at just the right time.
It's pressure because I'm one of the best players to ever play the game.
When your friend calls, say hello, pressure speaking.
It's the Kaminga air show. Oh, he puts it in.
Devin Booker with the clutch 3.
If you want to win at a high level, every possession counts.
On me, I don't even sweat hot tub.
Steph splashes it. Are you kidding me? Kevin Durant gave him a highlight.
You know, it's pressure because they looking now.
Welcome to NBA Countdown, delivered by Papa John's.
Welcome to NBA Countdown, coming from our Los Angeles studio. Fresh off the plane from Las Vegas, it is the one and only Stephen A. Smith. The Hall of Famer Michael Wilbon is here. The man who built that 4-time championship dynasty, Bob Myers, is joining us as well. I'm Malika Andrews. Gentlemen, let's get it out to Chase Center. Mike Breen, Doris Burke, Lisa Salters, take it away.
All right, Malika, a Saturday night in the Bay Area. What a beautiful day. And the Warriors playing some beautiful basketball right now. Some of their best of the season. And it's no coincidence the return of that man following his suspension has resulted in the team's success. Meanwhile, Yusuf Nurkic, he was on the receiving end of that hit that brought about Green's suspension. But the Suns' big man right now playing some of the best basketball of the season for him. And the Suns are rolling right now. And good evening, everyone. Along with Doris Burke, Mike Breen on hand, Lisa Salters with us as well. This is a fun matchup because it's 2 teams that are playing some really excellent team basketball right now. And they're led by 2 of the greatest scorers who ever shot a basketball. Let's start with Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. He's 35. He's in his 15th year in the league, and he's still playing at a level that very few have ever reached.
It's true, Mike, and it hasn't been a season without its challenges, right? You think about the injuries, the suspension for Draymond, or now trying to tilt the roster a little bit more toward the young guys. But the one constant, the star around who the system operates, remains Steph Curry. At this point, he is lapping the field of the greatest shooters in the history of this game. Every night it's a record. Last time out, he goes 7 for 7 from 3 to start. He changes the geometry of the floor. The connection he has with Looney and Draymond is obscene. This guy is just spectacular.
And again, a week ago today, he threw up 60. Meanwhile, for the Suns and Kevin Durant, he's also 35. He's in his 16th year in the league. And not only is he even special scoring, he's doing so much more than scoring.
In his career, we're going to define him as one of the greatest scorers in the history of the game. But because they lean heavily sometimes into guard-heavy lineups, he's got to be elite on the defensive end. It means he's absorbing tough matchups on a nightly basis. And he told his coach, I am not somebody you have to preserve. At 6'11", I can be an anchor in the paint. His teammates talk about how this influence has raised the level of the people around him. He has been one of the best defensively in terms of opponents' field goal percentage against. And oh yes, Stephen A. Smith, we hear you. He can do this, Mike.
And of course, he's with his latest big 3 on his new team, the Suns. Well, he's enjoying his time in Phoenix, Lisa. And now he's back in the Bay Area. Spent 3 years with the Warriors. The NBA Finals, all 3. 2 titles, 2 Finals MVP. For Durant, though, the last game as a member of the Warriors was painful back in the Finals in Toronto. But what a run it was. Warriors, Suns coming up.
NBA Saturday Primetime on ABC is presented by Wingstop. Bring the flavor. This presentation of NBA Saturday Primetime present. Expectations in Phoenix and Golden State are the same. The Suns are built around their new big three, now sharing the floor and shining brightly.
Can't miss tonight. He is scalding right now.
Good luck dealing with this team when they get repetition and right.
The Warriors' big three are champions, but they're being challenged and seeking support to reach the heights they're used to.
We got to pick it up. Get going, 0-0.
We are witnessing the evolution of a young man who's coming into his own.
An iconic performance from Steph Curry here tonight.
The brilliance is evident.
He is magical.
The firepower is legit.
The results are earned.
I believe, I will always believe we can always make a run.
We have the talent and the people in here to get it done.
Suns facing off against the Golden State Warriors. Welcome to NBA Saturday Primetime. It's presented by Wingstop. Boy, San Francisco looking so beautiful today. Couldn't ask for better weather. I don't know if it's football weather, but they certainly have Super Bowl fever ready for the big game tomorrow. They're also fired up about some good play recently by their NBA team. They've had Warriors fever for years. As we look at the starting lineup, delivered by Taco Bell. And Frank Vogel and the Suns, they are healthy. Booker, Beal, Allen, who's been excellent this year, Durant, and Yusuf Nurkic. They've won 3 in a row. Meanwhile, for the Golden State Warriors, this is the lineup that is really starting to work. Draymond Green playing center, and he has excelled, as has his teammates, with that starting lineup. So for Green, he doesn't care where he plays. Center, forward, doesn't matter. But the team has responded in a big way to his return. Meanwhile, Yusuf Nurkic and the Phoenix Suns, remember the last time these two teams played? That was the incident that almost derailed the season for the Golden State Warriors when Green hit Nurkic, was suspended, sat out 16 games because of the suspension. As the Phoenix Suns have won all 3 matchups against the Golden State Warriors this year. But every team, it seems, around the league is so different than they were a couple of months ago, whether it's personnel, whether it's health, whether it's just style and playing better. And Green has made all the difference. See the Suns 12-3 in their last 15 games. And the Warriors coming off that excellent road trip. They were 4-1 on the 5-game trip. As we head to the All-Star break. And, of course, that big elephant in the room has vanished, the trade deadline, where so many players around the league are concerned about will they be ones put in a trade. You can kind of see a lot of players play better after this, Doris.
A little bit more relaxed, settled into the location they're going to be in. And you mentioned Draymond Green's influence.